This mind map explores three major theories of learning in psychology: cognitive learning, operant learning, and classical conditioning. Together, these theories help explain how individuals acquire new knowledge, develop behaviors, and form associations. Luigi is going to help us along the way. The first section of the mind map focuses on cognitive learning. Cognitive learning suggests that learning involves active mental processes rather than simply responding to stimuli. It begins with observational learning, where individuals learn by watching others and observing their consequences for their actions. As we could see, Luigi watching Mario completely destroy that poor Goomba. Closely related to this is modeling, which occurs when a person imitates the behaviors or strategies demonstrated by another individual. See, Luigi is now the Goomba destroyer himself after watching Mario. Next concept is latent learning, where information is acquired but not immediately demonstrated. Instead, the knowledge remains stored until it's needed. Finally, insight learning occurs when an individual suddenly discovers a solution to a problem, often described as a light bulb moment. We can see Luigi realizing that eating the mushroom will turn him into an unstoppable force. Uh, Second section is operant conditioning, where it explains learning through the consequences of behavior. Key principle is Thorndike's law of effect, which states that behaviors followed by satisfying consequences are more likely to be repeated. Must have really felt good to squash that Goomba. One way this occurs is through positive reinforcement, where desirable outcomes strengthen behavior. Kiss from Princess Peach will do that. More complex behaviors can be developed through shaping, which involves reinforcing small steps that gradually lead to desired behavior. During the early stages of learning, continuous reinforcement is often used, where every correct response is rewarded. Over time, reinforcement may become partial, meaning rewards occur less frequently, making behaviors more resistant to extinction. As we can see, Luigi working a lot harder to impress Princess Peach. Final section explores classical conditioning, first demonstrated by Pavlov in 1927. Classical conditioning occurs when a previously neutral stimulus becomes associated with a meaningful stimulus. This neutral stimulus becomes a conditioned stimulus, capable of producing learned response known as conditioned response. Through stimulus generalization, stimuli similar to the conditioned stimulus may also trigger the same response. So basically, you do you achieve a certain outcome. In a video game, you hear a cool little jingle that plays. It gives you a little rush of dopamine. You feel rewarded, and now anytime you hear that jingle, it makes you feel good. Um, Overall, this mind map demonstrates that learning is a complex process involving observation and thinking, the consequences of behavior, and learned associations. Together, cognitive learning, operant conditioning, and classical conditioning provide a comprehensive explanation of how humans learn and adapt to their environment.